Hello, hello. Hey, hey, hey. How we doing tonight? Just a Sunday night shit shoot. A Sunday night shit shoot. Shit shoot. Shit shoot. Shit shoot. Shit shoot. Ain't shit else on tonight. So I figured I'd go live. I watched Married to Medicine and I did my review. I watched 911 and I did my review. I enjoyed both shows. This is like the first Sunday night where we haven't had like 4 or 5 shows on. So I figured I would come on and just have a free-for-all shit shoot, open topic. Let's have a conversation. Oh shit, it's supposed to say Sunday chit chat. I'm sorry. I thought I had changed it, but the way you do live shit, it's funky. It's funky. So who watched 911 tonight? Did anybody see the episode? I saw the episode and thoroughly enjoyed it. I really like the show as a series. See, I never started on 90 Day Fiancé. Who saw Married to Medicine? I saw Married to Medicine. It was good. It was good. I rushed to make sure I got to it somewhat on time. I have to say, Contessa is really proving her worth this season. Like, I was like, why did they bring Contessa back? And Contessa has answered me every episode. Well, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but Contessa is bringing the heat. Who's looking forward to the premiere of Empire and Star this week? Because I really can't wait to catch up with those girls. Those girls. While Queen Latifah is giving us femininity. Ooh, and she give us femininity every episode. She should come out with a line of femininity wigs. You know, you like Star, Empire is boring. I feel like Star is giving us what Empire should, but I don't have high hopes for Empire, but I feel like Empire always gives me like a C level of entertainment, maybe even a B minus. Like, it's a consistent B minus with Empire. It's like, I'm not mad. I know it's going to be hokey. I know it's going to be, you know, nighttime soap opera foolishness sprinkled with Lee Daniels with a whisper of Tyler Perry. So I know it's going to be some, as Rock says, full of fuck who nigga tree. I know it's going to be that. But I still am able to enjoy it. Those wigs are cheap looking because they're beauty store comedy. I'm not bored with Empire. I'm interested in the story that they're telling. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't mind the consistency. I like it. I like the show. That's why I keep reviewing it. And Star is still finding itself as a show. I think this season we're really going to get, well, we're going to start getting the best out of everybody. And I'm just so glad Queen Latifah is back on TV. What other shows are we looking forward to starting in the fall season? Because I'm going to be honest, I'm going to give American Horror Story one more chance. Well, I just put it on mute and edit the video when Jesse starts singing. So I don't mind it when he sings because it gives me time to do something else. That's when I take a bathroom break. That's when I make a snack. That's when I play with Pete. Like when Jesse sings, it lets you know it's an intermission. You can enjoy your life and then get back to the show when he's finished. So no, I'm not here for Sissy Smolier's vocal stylings either. I have never seen This Is Us, but I do like 911. I'm not expecting much from Real Housewives either, but they might bring it. No, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be the family season. Eva's family, Portia's new family. I don't give a fuck about their relationships. I care about the drama. I wouldn't even make fun of Greenleaf even if I watched it because I'm not about to get on here and read the Black Church. I don't have time to make that many enemies, so no thank you. I'm going to leave Greenleaf alone. I like American Horror Story, but I know every season isn't for me. And so I didn't watch this week's episode. I haven't seen this week's episode. I'm going to watch this week's and next week's as a double feature to see if I can find a single fuck. No, but it's going to be too political for me, so I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it where it's at. That's why I'm waiting until episode 3. Because I might even peek my head in on episode 4. Because let me tell you, the fuck is low. The fuck is real low. If my fuck were a gas tank, it would have 3 miles to empty. I saw part of the Tasha K interview. Tasha K come out with so many videos, I don't have time. I was actually trying to have a little bit of a weekend this weekend, so I'm not in the YouTube drama. I'm out of the fuckery. I left that alone. I tried that on, didn't fit no more, had to take it off, got myself a new garment. What changes would I make to the current cast of Basketball Wives? Well, the first thing I would do is fire Shawnee O'Nostral. And I would put a gag order on her where she could no longer even speak on the show. The next thing I would do is bring Drea and Sunday back for a cage match. After that, I think I would just cancel it. Like, I think we would just have a cage match between Sunday and Drea, the real fight that we want to see, and that would be that. I mean, like, honestly, like, Evelyn and Tammy are done. Like, they no longer need to be on the cast. I did a whole video about Jen on The Breakfast Club. What was Jennifer's current job? Like Jennifer don't even seem like she can suck dick that well. So I don't know what she's gonna do. I don't know what's gonna happen to her. I hope that she's still able to keep eating. Oh, I forgot Insecure was coming on tonight. Yeah, Insecure coming on so late now. I don't want to see Evelyn against anybody anymore. I'm tired of Evelyn. Like, Evelyn isn't interesting. Like, if you're like, I'm going to keep my cool, I'm not going to hit anybody, well, then go the hell on. I only want to see you if you hit somebody. You're not interesting, you're not funny, you're not engaging. We only like to watch you when you get enraged. That's all that you can bring, Evelyn, is rage. And if you're not bringing rage, get the hell on. Bring in some new heifers who ain't too old for the bullshit. Jackie Christie can go too. Now that your daughter embarrassed you, and you gonna have a season of sense, that was your last season. I don't want to see you anymore. Once you start acting sense, I'm done. I don't stream Insecure on YouTube because they ain't shutting my shit down. But even if Susie came back, she would not give us what we needed because she's going to be all about improving her brand, growing herself. This early, honey, it's 10:11 on the East Coast. Hell, it's about to be bedtime. Susie was a mess. A hot mess. But honestly, I feel like keep Malaysia. Malaysia will give us something. Bring Dre. I don't even think Dre is going to come back the same. Now, Sunday will come back desperate. Bambi is now with Scrappy and in Atlanta. British. Ugh. I don't want anything to do with her name. No. No. I can't stand her. But basketball, oh God, I honestly think it's a dead series. I think the series is dead. I don't want to see Eve. I don't want to see Evelyn and Jen make up. I don't want to see Evelyn anymore. I don't want to see Jennifer anymore. I am done with the both of them. I'm sick of Tammy's ass. I'm tired of Tammy's trifling ass. Tammy ain't shit. And Bonnet Chronicles on Tidal proved it. Oh, please. Shawnee ain't got nothing to offer nobody. I'm sick of her. Exactly. They need to let it go because people are fuckless. Fuckless. Like, I just can't think of any interesting basketball wives that, oh no, I don't want to see a low down, dirty neck Govan sister. I don't want to see it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to acknowledge it. I don't want to give that type of spirit power. Like Malaysia said, I don't play with demons, so I don't play with the Govan sisters. And the last place they need to be is on television. I mean, honestly, all Tammy Roman can do is reality TV because I'm sorry, but she's limited as an actress. Like, you ain't a comedian. You try. You a little funny. But Tammy need a podcast like she need her next breath of air. Tammy need a podcast. Like, I have tried to be a Tammy Roman fan. It just don't work. She just isn't able to give enough. I like Royce, but I don't even think Royce is going to come on damn near 10 years later and give us the Royce of yesteryear. They need new, young, clout-thirsty heifers and hussies, like almost like OG, but somebody with some damn style. Because OG came on just, ooh, look, I dress for myself. Well, we don't need nobody that come on the show dressing for themselves. You need to dress for us. And you need to do it right. Sadly, I don't think Basketball Wives is over. I think they are going to keep milking that until it's really dead. I don't think reality TV ruined Tammy. I think Tammy just wasn't that good of an actress, and reality TV was the best living she was able to get. Quiet as it's kept. I mean, I'm sorry, Tammy Roman has had opportunities and auditions, and shit never popped off for her. Maybe she needs to figure out, again, a podcast. I don't think it's the end of reality TV. There's too much money in it. What about Pose? I'm extremely excited for what Pose has cooking. I don't know what they have cooking. I know Sandra Bernhard is going to be a series regular. I think that it's going to be another fabulous season. I think they are going to treat the issues with the same respect that they did on the last. I think the storylines are going to be incredible. I think the writing and the acting are going to take a step up this season. because Pose was not mentioned, you know, when we were talking about the Emmys. And next season, I want them to talk about Pose and the Emmys. Next season, I didn't see White Boy Rick. I don't think it's about cutting girls. I think it's about having new actresses, having new talent, and having new storylines. I think some storylines are going to naturally end and new ones will begin. I mean, it's an anthology series, so that's kind of what they're all about. Like, we might get the same cast because we did fall in love with them, but that's going to be like outside of what Ryan Murphy normally does. He likes to take out a couple old and bring in some new. Like, I feel like if you make it to the second season, this is going to be your last season on Pose. And then, like, you might end up in another Ryan Murphy production because he's really good at rehiring actors. Lisa Vanderpump, I didn't hear anything about Lisa Vanderpump being a diva. But, I mean, you know, when you're living out your last years, I guess you should be a diva. Lisa Vanderpump is what? 400? The next season of Pose, I think, is taking place in 87. So I think they're really going to... I wouldn't mind them really flushing out the 80s for a couple more seasons before they get into the 90s and then the 2000s. I think I would like to see them take the gay story to the early 2000s. Like, to damn near present day. It's been a hell of a ride. Lisa Vanderpump wouldn't come out of her room for the group cast shot. Well, I mean, could she get out of the room? She probably needed a cane and didn't want the cast to know. Did I hear about Candy trying to get Kenya back on Real Housewives? I don't think I believe that. I don't think Candy's going to lift a finger for anybody unless it's going to make her money. And Candy and Kenya have never been close. So I don't think Candy gives a flying fart whether Kenya comes back or not. I have never seen Dear White People because I'm not a white person, so I don't feel I need to watch it. Like, it's two white people, right? No, I'm just kidding. I've peeped in. It's cute. It just never really grabbed me. And I thought, like, oh, this really is for white people because this is all stuff I know. I don't see Candy getting behind the scenes and trying to help Kenya, though. I don't see that. If I had to bring back a housewife, who would I bring back? Oof. I mean, I'll have to say Claudia Jordan because we're friends. Well, we're not friends, but we cool. And I liked Claudia on the show. I felt that she didn't get a fair shake. And everybody else is such an abject failure. I mean, Deshaun Snow, Deshaun the Yawn, Deshaun the Yawn. Kim was boring. Child, Kim got on that show to pay off the IRS and that was it. Somebody said Pete needs a cat friend. I liked Kenya, and Kenya could bring the nonsense and keep things interesting. But Kenya had too much is she or isn't she? Jay Lee did a great video about how Kenya fired herself and her husband helped. Check out Jay Lee's Corner. She did a video, Did Kenya Fire Herself? And she brought up some excellent points. You've got women on the show that are pregnant, that are getting married, that are getting engaged. Like, the show is, oh, thank you for the love from New Orleans. The show is about your lives. And Kenya wasn't giving up any of her life. So I completely understand why they decided to let her go. And honestly, all of Kenya's relationships were so fraudulent, and then she was so secretive with this baby. And when did she announce she was pregnant? Because she'd been pregnant for 400 months. She'd been pregnant like an elephant. We going into her 80th trimester. That baby is full grown. That baby got teeth. That baby want a steak when it get out that womb. That baby hungry. So Andy did not fire her for Michael Rappaport. I agree with you, Trisha. I think that Kenya wanted an exorbitant amount of money to really put her life out there and her marriage out there. And also, they knew Kenya will lie to our faces. Production knows for a fact Kenya will lie to your face. She will lie in front of the cameras. She will keep a fraud and a farce going for we don't know how long. So I completely understand. And she says she got pregnant last August. Oh, I don't have a favorite tagline. Well, I kind of like, if you mess with the boss, you might get fired. Exactly. When was the reunion? No, she said she was pregnant at the reunion. Hold on. We got to look up when the reunion was. Because this woman has been pregnant for 40 years. She was pregnant last August. I swear, kids have graduated. Okay, April. All right. All right. I guess April. But I really have to say, I think that the secretive shit and the fact that you found love and you found love off season and then you decided to hide it from everybody, it's just, we're tired of it. You're on a reality show about sharing your life. You have to share your life. That's like me getting on my show and being like, okay, this is a comedy show. And I set the joke up, but then I'm like, I want you to come up with the punchline for yourself. I get on here, I tell the joke, and I move on. Exactly. Kenya played too much and played herself. And also, her husband really needs to get on board or say, look, I will carry the financial load of this family. I hope this will be Cynthia's last season because she need to pay that house off. I don't know what she's going to do for money after this season ends because that modeling school ain't making a penny. And honestly, I think Cynthia, you would think that she would have tried to get like as a judge on a fashion show or get her own like fashion show going, like not start a line, but you know, like Heidi Klum and Tim Gunn, like judge clothes and talk about fashion. Like, you've been a model for years, you've got credit, you're a devastating beauty. She got glasses and bags, but honey, that shit ain't gonna move if you don't advertise it. You gotta get on TV and shuck your shit. I can tell you that from doing Teespring. Every time I do a new video, every time I say femininity, I sell another mug. If I don't get out here and say femininity, I ain't gonna sell a mug. Femininity. Yeah, Cynthia should have was too stagnant. She should have worked her knowledge of fashion. And Cynthia has style. Cynthia really does have fucking style. Like, I could see Cynthia doing, like, makeup. Do I think Ava is Cynthia 2.0? Possibly. We're going to have to see what Ava has to give. Ooh, honey, not a dry puss. You're ready for Nene Leakes the Moose to leave the show? Nene Leakes is a moose. I mean, do I want Nene to leave? I want Nene to be a friend of the show at this point. Yeah, they paying Nene just to be there. Honestly, I really haven't liked Marlo Styles these past couple seasons. Like, this last season, a lot of what Marlo had on just didn't seem age appropriate. It's like, honey, you getting a little too long into the tooth for some of these runway looks. You need to be going more towards a St. John's knit and less towards a Versace. It's like, that's for the young girls. That's not for you. It ain't, it don't look cute. It just looks desperate. It's like stuff that Drea can wear, and it's like, ooh, girl, she is snatched. She is doing it. It's like, Marlo, you don't look bad in the clothing, but it ages you. Like, you're not a bad-looking woman. You don't look old. But when you put on something too young at 45, it really pronounces you're 45. And Marlo is real good at wearing high fashion pieces from 3-4 seasons ago. I mean, it'll be a runway piece, but it's, you know, runway 2020. I mean, runway 2010. Child, I'm sorry, Marlo messing with this old man. Marlo ain't messing with no old men, because old men want a young woman. And Marlo ain't a young woman. Like, she may have the market cornered on the mature woman, but them young men, them old rich men want a young hussy. And Marlo, you stopped passing about 10 years ago. Marlo should be on Pose. I agree. As Electra's sister. Yeah, there's just some stuff that you can't pull off after a certain age. You need a certain cut because it just makes you look old and desperate, especially on a reality show. Like, maybe in real life, you can wear the hell out of it. And you like, I'm 45 and sexy as hell. But when you put that reality show camera on you, I'm sorry, honey, the lens is Desperate. Desperate. Star is coming back on Wednesday at 9 p.m. I'll be doing a live watch-along on my Instagram with those girls. Femininity. I think Marlo 52. Scammer abundance. Who would I bring back to Real Housewives of New York? Okay, Bethany can stay. Drunk Dorinda can stay. I'm going to say no to Sonia. I am tired of that show giving out alms for the fucking poor. So no Sonia. I want a new woman to replace Sonia. I'm going to say no to Ramona. Ramona is boring. Ramona doesn't bring anything, doesn't add anything, doesn't have anything. I'm tired of her. I'm tired of her poorly furnished homes. I'm tired of her lack of style. I don't know Jill Zarin, so I wish her well. But I don't know Jill Zarin. I've never seen Jill Zarin in action, so I would be open to watching her. We know Carol isn't coming back because no one is interested in her, and I will also allow Tinsley to come back as long as she proudly states that she voted for Hillary Clinton. And those are my thoughts on the ladies. I don't know who Hovan is. I didn't watch Napoli Ever After. Is that in theaters? Or is that on Netflix? Bring back Aviva with one leg. I want Tinsley to stay as long as she proudly states she voted for Hillary Clinton. I've seen Claws and I couldn't get into it. Okay, it's on Netflix. Yeah, Tinsley's a real rich one. Tinsley's a woman who will ask you, what's a weekend? Oh my God, I might have to put out a whole ass merch line. I don't know her, but I wish her well. I would say, honestly, that would be my tagline if I was ever on a Housewives show. I don't know her, but I wish her well. Yeah, she real money. The before, you see, I would do before Raye joggers, but as broke as Raye is, I'm not gonna have her try to sue me and put her name back in the press by suing me because, oh, you're trying to make money off my name. So I'm gonna just leave it alone. It would be iconic, but you know, she gonna try to sue me. She gonna try to sue me, so I ain't gonna do it. The Biffa Emporium is running fine without her happy ass. I don't need her coming in and fucking everything up. That woman destroys everything she touches. I mean, look at that house. She has no taste. That house is tacky and empty, and I don't know who's gonna buy it. I don't know if she was ever legally allowed to move in because the walls are filled with toxic mold because the house sat unfinished for so long. Honey, I don't think anybody lives in that house but the rats. The thing is, fabulous girls in Atlanta with real money don't need to go on a reality show for money and don't want to put their business out there. They want to be able to go out with their friends, have fun, and live their lives. They don't want cameras following them around, judging their every move. I know I don't. I don't want a reality show. Like, I would do a reality show about, like, comedy or doing a podcast about being funny. Like, I would do one at work. But, like, when I go out with my friends, I might do a Periscope. I'm at the club having fun, but that's it. You don't need to see my shenanigans. You don't need to hear our intimate conversations about where we are in our lives and what we want and what we're happy with and what we're not happy with and how we want to change. You don't need to hear none of that. That's our business. I don't put my business in the street. When you have talent, you can just get online and be funny. I ain't got to put my business in the street for a click and a view. So that's not what I need to do. And that's not what real, women with money need to do either. They realize the value in life is not putting your business in the street. At most, you're using it to rent out for Airbnb. I'm surprised. I bet you soon we gonna see a website, the Raye Whitfield Experience. Come spend a week at my home for $2,800 and be waited on hand and foot by Instagram's C-tier models. How did the show My Husband Is Cheating on Us end? With a whimper? Because apparently J.D. Lawrence had pissed off production, and so they put the end of the show on at midnight on the day it was supposed to air. Like, they really said fuck you to them. The thing is, they actually have Real Housewives of Melbourne, Real Housewives of New Zealand, but because of licensing laws and advertising, they actually aren't allowed to show certain stuff like that in America. But they have, like, Real Housewives of London, like, they have franchises overseas that are like actual Real Housewife franchise, but because of like international shit, they're not airing here. Them Instagram. See, Lisa Raye, any thoughts? My thought is, who the hell thinks about Lisa Raye? Talk about waking the dead. Performing necromancy on a set. Lisa Raye, oh Lord, honey, that career is dead, gone, and stinking. Oh my goodness, you gotta file a permit to, what's the word? Exhume that career. You gotta exhume that career. Lisa Raye. Lisa Raye's career needs an exhumation. Oh my God. Lisa Raye just did a YouTube commercial for Tiger Balm. Well, good for her. Get your money, girl. Get your money. Commercials pay real well, so I ain't mad at it. Oh yeah, the Single Ladies reboot. Tiger Balm is like a Ben Gay. It's a muscle ligament. I've used Tiger Balm before. It's good. After being dethroned, she ain't really in the news. Ooh, that heifer did. That heifer thought she was really the first lady or something. She was the first lady of getting scammed. I swear, he left her. I'll tell you, honestly, you know what? Lisa Raye need to call Melania Trump and let her know what her life's going to look like when they depose Trump and put him out of office and take all his money. You're going to be broke and you're going to be on the street. At least Lisa Raye got Players Club residuals to fall back on. Melania ain't got shit. Hey, Felicia. How do you know Married to Medicine's ratings are low this season? Where's that information coming from? I don't mean to sound accusatory, I'm just interested. Yeah, Nivea's story definitely did tug at my engine strings. I mean, like, it's like saying Omarosa should be a housewife is like, the woman's worked in reality for what, 10, 15 years, so I'm not surprised she hasn't been. Okay, everybody, go to Nielsen ratings, go to TV site, buy the numbers. And you know what I'm gonna say? Oh, hey, babe. I think Married to Medicine's ratings were probably doing better last season on Fridays because they didn't have as much competition. Sunday nights, you are getting the kids ready for school tomorrow. You're getting yourself ready for work tomorrow. You're making sure your husband got his shit together. You got to take the dogs out, give them their last good walk of the weekend, make sure they done pooped, lock the house down, make sure you got lunch ready for tomorrow, dinner for tonight, something, you know, already thawing for tomorrow, so it's not like a real, oh my God, what am I gonna have for dinner on Monday? So I understand, like, Sunday is a busy night, and especially when school and everything else is getting into full swing and work is really back at, I get it. I see why the ratings may not be there. It's not like it's Real Housewives and it's appointment television. And that 8 p.m. slot is do or die. You are either the leader of the pack or ain't nobody watching. I watched 911. I liked it. Exactly. It's too much on Sunday nights, and nothing really comes on Thursday through Sunday. Like, Thursday through Saturday is a TV dead zone. We get, like, and that's why I think they put out Power at midnight on Saturday, because they like, look, you already home, or you already got home, or you're getting home, and you can put Power on. No, I don't watch Bring It. Yeah, Tuesday is dry, too. Oh, I'm so glad you enjoy my antics, Creole lady. American Horror Story, I haven't seen this week's episode. I'm going to wait until Wednesday, and then I'm going to watch both episodes at the same time. And the Braxtons ain't nothing. The Braxtons is one show. There need to be like 2 or 3 shows on for it to be a live night on TV. I don't watch Shaw's. I'm going to try to fuck with American Horror Story. I don't know if I want to cover the Braxtons or not. I might cover the Braxtons. Little Women will probably be on around November time frame. I don't deal with YouTube drama anymore. I'm out of YouTube drama. I'm leaving YouTube drama alone. I don't want to fuck with nobody. I don't want nobody fuck. I'm done with it. Done with it. Not talking about it. I have not seen the promo of Real Housewives of New Jersey, but I've heard it's out. I mean, the Shahs of Sunset can seem a little racist, but they're all ugly as sin. I don't care about the opinions of ugly people. Like, okay, Donald Trump's racist. His penis looks like Toadstool from Mario Kart. Nobody gives a shit about you. You don't have any value. You're worthless. I never care about the opinions of worthless people. Toni Braxton should have a televised wedding to Birdman. So I don't care about them. Exactly. The Queen's Court drama was enough for us all. Oh, Lord, they do have some sorry-ass, Jersey-ass dresses. I could see Toni marrying Birdman. I mean, you know, she's made poor relationship choices before, so this isn't anything out of the ordinary. She doesn't need to know what he's saying. He has enough money to pay off her tax problems. I don't know when Little Women is coming back on, but I imagine it'll be on end of October or beginning of November. Exactly. Little Women Atlanta is the show because they are not afraid to act a true fool. They're what reality needs to be. Oh, he got tax problems too? Then they can go to IRS debtor's prison together. Because honestly, as pretty as Toni Braxton is, there's no reason, there's no excuse, there's no logical explanation why she's not with Revlon or CoverGirl or Maybelline and they aren't sponsoring her shit. And this is like, honestly, the makeup movement right now. I wish I could sing I Deserve, but I'm too afraid of copyright claims, so I'm going to have to let that pass. I hope Tanya and her makeup artist friend left the show, because I'm tired of them. I like Juicy, I like Minnie, but yeah, those two, Tanya was way too fake, phony, and honestly skeezy. She was truly skeezy. And it's just the stuff you were slinging didn't make any sense. And then you wanted to be all emotionally upset and always playing the victim. It's like you're fucking 2 sissies. And then you're getting mad and having children by them. That's what you're doing. You're fucking 2 sissies. Not just 1, but 2 sissies. And honestly, I know they was all having threesomes. I can promise you, I will bet you my fur coat that Tanya, Devon, or whatever his name is, and the high booty sissy, they was all getting it in the boudoir. I have a strong. Am I waiting for Insecure? No. I'll tape my review of Insecure after I get off live, but I might actually tape that tomorrow morning. Dropping babies like a rabbit. Oh my God. Well, I bet my rabbit fur that they were all in the boudoir getting it in. I have a feeling with the paternity was a very Maury situation. I'm sure a test had to be taken because, you know, that was a little some of everybody. We can't watch Insecure together because of copyright. If any, like, you can't hear anything other than my voice or non-copywritten music. Other than that, they will shut my stream down, they will shut my channel down, they will snatch it. They do not play with live and copyright. At all. So any YouTubers out there, do not get on live in public because if there's a song in the background, they'll snatch your shit. They will snatch your shit. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's why we don't have watch-alongs anymore. Child, she put them twins was getting stale as well. The twins are stale. Am I happy for Portia? Why wouldn't I be? I mean, do I still think that Portia has a long way to go to become a decent human being? Absolutely. But I'm happy that she's found love and that she's pregnant. I'm happy that she's, you know, especially as a woman who went through a miscarriage, I'm happy that she's getting to have this healthy experience, and I want her to give birth and have it be everything that she wants it to be. I hope her pussy doesn't hurt. I don't think Insecure started slow this season. I liked Insecure this season. I've liked the whole season. I mean, I'm happy that she's having a baby. I don't want a baby. Oh, honey, a whole bunch of men look gay that ain't. And that's just a fact. Child, a man can sneeze wrong and he look gay. Then you walk over, talk to him. Oh, he ain't gay. Oh, okay. A t-shirt. I hope your pussy doesn't hurt. It's the truth. I ain't gonna wish pussy pain on nobody. I don't want my pussy hurting. I ain't gonna try to push a baby out of it, but still. That baby gonna come out and crawl into its incubator. Oh. Portia is not 37. Oh my God, she is not 37. Honey, if pussies were built for babies, then you'd have a baby in a bathroom and not a hospital. $37. Oh my God. I thought she was 32. 32. Yeah, but I don't want you to be like, I wish birthing was not like painful and all that. She looks amazing for 37. It's just that Americans have babies with drugs. I think you should have babies with drugs. It doesn't look pleasant. I believe in being numb from the neck down for shit like that. We need the Drummond twins on Little Women. No, we don't. They're too evil. They would drag the show down. Exactly. I want to have fucking laughing gas so I don't have to see you go through that pain. I have seen childbirth. It is very unpleasant. All the drugs. Do I think Jocelyn Hernandez's show on We will be successful? No. No, I don't. Sunshine, you wanted a C-section. You never wanted to push. No drugs for me. You want it natural. Well, God bless you. That's your life, your body, your journey, and I respect your decision. But hell, I want a damn epidural when I have a big bowel movement. I'll have a bean smoothie and I'll need something, you know, for my stirrups. Ah. Oh my God. I be walking down the hall. Where's that epidural? Put that shit in my spine. I'm ready to go. Oh, Lord. I can't do Jocelyn for a whole ass hour. They need plenty of commercials. Child. Cameron said bowel movements do be taking you out sometimes. Girl. Your baby was 9 pounds and you asked for drugs too late. Oh, I'm sorry. Your grandmother gave natural birth 10 times. Oh, my, no. No. I don't even want to think about that. So what do we think about Insecure this season? Since we're talking about it. Oh my God, Bash Posh. Um I could tell you, I used to have what I call can't make it back to Jersey shits. When I first moved here, I lived in New Jersey, and I would be in Manhattan, and then I would realize, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. And I would like check, and I'm like, okay, can I make it back to Jersey, or do I have to shit in the city? And so sometimes I would have what I call can't make it back to Jersey shits, and honey, I just have to find a bathroom in the city where I could poop. Okay, let's see. I love Insecure. I love Insecure. Kelly is everything. You're beginning to see Molly differently. I feel like we're getting to see Molly's insecurities, and though Molly has it together in her professional life, her personal life is a mess. How evil are the Drummond twins? As evil as Evelyn Lozada. Yeah, I hope Lawrence don't get nobody pregnant. I would say they're also gonna have to deal with that as a show, like, oh, an accident baby. Are the bad I like Molly's wigs. I like Molly's bob. I think Molly's bob looks very smart on her. I like her hair. Yeah, I guess the bathrooms at 30 Rock would be good. I think Lawrence was trying to out-ho Issa. He was like, well, you've cheated on me. So, Ariana or Mariah. Classic Mariah, today's Ariana. I like Ariana, and I also feel like the poor, like, she's 25 and she's been through quite a lot. She had a terrorist attack at her concert, and now her ex-boyfriend killed himself by overdose after she got with somebody new and got engaged. I wouldn't want that shit for me. I feel bad for the heifer. She ain't done nothing to nobody. I mean, it's not like she's Tommy Lauren and deserves it. I heard Mariah's new song, Get Out, and I have a lot of friends that are lambs. The song was okay. It didn't do me. I didn't really care one way or the other. Did I hear Christina's new album? No, I ignored Christina's new album like everybody else. Nobody talked about Christina's new album, not even Christina. Oh, God. Mariah's beautiful. Well, that song isn't a shimmy song. It's cute. It's cute. Oh, Christina was on Jimmy Kimmel. Well, good for her. He does look like Beetlejuice. He does. She has a type. She likes him sickly and pale. Yeah, when Molly found out that girl was pregnant. I mean, but also, like, you didn't want him. He was married. It was bound to happen. And the truth is, she needed to be happy. Molly needed to get down on her knees that moment and praise the Lord Almighty, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, that she didn't end up pregnant by somebody else's husband. And then you gonna have Dro as your baby daddy, as the father of your child? That piece of shit? Oh my God. Oh my God. Child, you can really like somebody, but if they ain't shit, they ain't shit. And Molly realized that and had to let him go. He looks like Jeffrey the giraffe. Exactly. Molly needed to be happy, and she was never. And if she had a baby with Dro, she would be miserable for the next 10 years, because the way Molly's personality is set up is she would have tried to make it work with Dro for the next 5. She would have hoped, you know what, maybe I can use a yoni egg and drop down and get my Kegel on and find a way and cook away and make a way and cry away to get this man to be mine and to have the family that I want. Yes, it was unconventional how I got it, but I got it. That's what she would try to do. Exactly. If he ain't shit, he ain't shit. He ain't shit, he ain't shit, he ain't shit. Baby, he ain't shit. Exactly. Expanding too much energy leads to lasting feelings of bitterness later. That would have ruined her life. The character I'm talking about. Like, from the way the story is told to me, a t-shirt, he ain't shit. But yeah, if she got pregnant by Dro, if she was having, Exactly. Shy S said it. Single men are drama enough. Exactly. I'm an in the house shitter. I like to save it for when I get home. I don't want anybody to hear my plops and splashes. Dro's wife gives you Jada tea. On today's episode of Jada's Business. Men in general are drama. Where am I? In the words of Jessica Simpson, I'm in this skin. Angel. Angel Mayberry said, I wish my bowels were that strong. Dating in 2018 is drama. It really is. I haven't talked about Nivea because I don't, like, I feel bad for the woman. I don't, like, I only talk about people I make fun of. I'm not watching the Red Table, so I can't not feel it, but I definitely don't want to tune into Jada's business. And I mean, if we're going to tune into Jada's business, then put some nudes out of Will Smith and help us out. Like, come on. Come on. If you're going to give us the business, give us all the business. Where are the Will Smith nudes? Preferably the Will Smith, Dwayne Martin nudes, because we know y'all have some unholy threesomes in that. So go on and share that shit. If you're going to tell it all. And tell what we're really interested in. Hey, it's a late night shit shoot. We calling it how we see it. We're telling the truth right now. You'll pass on the Will Smith nudes? Well, that's your opinion. Exactly. They ain't gonna tell their business, but they gonna continue with the fuckery. Sounds like a blues song. If you're gonna tell it all. You know what? I'll take Odell Beckham nudes. Don't worry, Sunfire. It wasn't on the agenda. And it seems like it's the best thing for me to leave that topic alone. Young Denzel nudes. Journey of Jack said young Denzel nudes. I'm waiting for the Chris Tatum Tatum Channing or Channing Tatum has nudes out already. Chris Helmsworth don't have any, but yeah, I'm waiting on those. Angela said, ew, all these old ass Lord, I don't know how we got to such a tawdry subject, but oh, Lord. What do I think Beyonce's extreme witchcraft accusations? I think that the woman has issues, mental issues. So that's what I feel. I think that it's somebody that's having some type of a breakdown because Beyonce doesn't have time to shit. I can't imagine how busy she is. So I just don't think that Beyonce would give a shit enough to cast spells of sexual molestation against anybody. And if Beyonce had that kind of magical power, more people would have bought her last 2 albums. She wouldn't have had to pull all these stunts to sell tickets for this tour. Oh, I talked about the Latavia picture on Pop Roast. Sunfire, you can make those faces all you want. Facts are facts. I take my lives down. I might leave this one up. I might not. Beyonce kept the same man for over 15 years. Where? Where did she keep the same man? Where? Okay, we're gonna block you. What does Chris do for a living? He minds his business. That's what he does. He minds his business and he works. I'm sure when Chris is on live, if Chris wants to tell you what he does, he will tell you what he does. But we don't put our business on the street over here. Tell it, Camille. Tell it. Tell it, Camille. Tell it. Exactly. That's another channel. Ooh. The chat is live. You're rooting for Pop Roast? Thank you. Thank you for rooting for Pop Roast. Hey, Miss J. Chris is cute. All of my friends are cute. I don't hang out with ugly people. See, I didn't say shit about Blue Ivy. Nobody's discussing my sex life. Married to Medicine was okay. It was cute. Ooh, Angel Mayberry. You better say it. Who am I rooting for? I'm rooting for the winner, of course. Why, the winner, of course. I don't like hanging out with ugly people. Ugly people only bring in more ugly people. They bring in ugly people of face, ugly people of soul, ugly people of heart. I don't believe in ugly. Femininity. I mean, I'm too pretty to hang out with ugly people. They're gonna try to cut my face. And child, I could say something real shady, something real shady, but I'ma keep my opinions to myself. To myself. No, honey, I'm not gonna say it. Honestly, the truth is you have more power when you don't have to say it. Say it and delete the chat. Fuck that. I ain't. Oh, since when? Since I decided to rebrand and become a whole new bitch? I've been enjoying my quiet rebranding. I don't need to say shit no more. Exactly. I have to put Pete first. Oh, no, honey, believe me. I'm sure there's a hater on the line, even though I've tried to block that heifer one more time. Alex, oh, girl, there is. There is a famine of beauty. A famine of beauty. Honey, I'm not talking about Funky and Tamar. I'm not talking about Tasha K and Cardi B. I'm not talking about YouTubers, their beef, or their drama. I'm not talking about it. Exactly. I'm a whole new bitch. I have rebranded quietly. Oh, you know, honey. Exactly. Angel Mary Berry, you better say it. They run and tell that. Mm-hmm. Don't trust no, don't trust no. When am I coming to Miami? I'm not sure. Child, I never said I was even visiting Atlanta. Oh my goodness. Carry my bags to the Hilton? Who said I was staying at the Hilton? Oh, Carrie Hilson. Who is that? Lord. No, I don't do real estate anymore. I'm not watching the City Girls documentary because I don't care about them heifers. Let's see. I saw Leslie Jones clap back, and honestly, I feel like, Leslie, you are the HBIC at NBC. Please focus on your sitcom. Please focus on your new show that's coming out. I don't need you getting down in the dirt with people who are beneath you. Like Leslie Jones, you're high up. You done it. You're on the Tina Fey path. So I want her to be famous for her comedy and not her antics. Like stay out of the nonsense, stay out of the foolishness. What am I gonna do in Houston, Texas? They don't even have a beach. I only go places with beaches or Las Vegas. But when I go to Vegas, I have a pool and a hot tub overlooking my pool. So if I don't have a hot tub overlooking my pool or a beach, honey, I can stay my happy ass right here. What do you want me to do in Miami, E-Bite 88? The next place I probably will go is California. They don't have legal marijuana at Virginia Beach. Like, I need to go somewhere where marijuana is legal so I can have a good time. Thank you, CW. Comedy is comedy. Everybody has their lane. Some people say my comedy is white comedy. So it's all about opinion and perspective. Oh, honey, Boston's freezing. Los Angeles, I definitely am looking forward to. Honey, I don't want anything to do with Texas. I'm sorry. No. Kansas. Kansas. I've heard of that. Kansas. Is that a brand of corn? Um, Chicago is cute, but like you can only go to Chicago 2 months out of the year or it's miserable. Exactly. Virginia Beach will lock you up for cussing. No, thank you. Ohio. Oh, Lord, y'all are just making fun now. Nantucket. Oh God, that's so fun. No, I don't know anybody out there. You can have a good time in Nantucket, but you have to have friends that are from there. Arkansas. Y'all are just throwing shit on the wall. Am I gonna start a tour? Honey, look, I'm gonna tell you, if I ever go on tour, here's what we're doing. The city, maybe Philadelphia, DC, um, like somewhere in the Carolinas, like maybe Charlotte or Myrtle Beach. Atlanta, yes, I will do a show in Atlanta, but security will be tight. Um, New Orleans, I'll probably do a tourist stop in Houston or Dallas if the money right. Las Vegas, because I've gotten lots of love from Las Vegas and it's a fun place to be. And then we'll end in, we'll do Los Angeles and then we'll head up to San Francisco. So we can hit the southern and the northern coast of California. And that'll be it. I ain't going nowhere else. I might go to Miami. I honestly, like, as the weed becomes legal more places, like, I would just rather go to, like, New York, where I know I can get my weed and I can smoke in my house. DC, where weed is legal. Hell, I'll hit up Boston, where weed is legal. And then I can just take my happy ass to California. I don't need to do that many shows. Of course Chris is coming with me. Honey, nobody has me scared of Atlanta. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I've never wanted to go. I don't think there's anything for me there. Weed is not legal and I don't have any connects. And I don't want to take my weed with me on the plane. And I sure don't want to be in Atlanta sober. I believe that Atlanta is overrated. I can't leave the U.S. Well, I don't have that many fans in the UK, so it's not like I've got some huge following in London that's like, oh yeah, we're all gonna go to your concert. But believe me, I would be happy to leave the U.S. When do I think weed will be legal in every state? I have no idea. I'll probably be dead before that happens. Maybe not. Maybe I may not be dead, but I'll probably be in my 50s. Weed isn't legal in New York, but it's easy to obtain. Like, I know New York. Like, my dealers come to my house. I serve them tea. No, I don't like Trump. The fuck is wrong with you? You got one more stupid question, Pod Man, before you get blocked from the channel. One more stupid question, so come on. Exactly. We've rebranded. Like, I got time for your fuckery today. But no, I don't want to go into any state where I feel like I am going to be persecuted and prosecuted just for being me. I'm not interested. I did vote for Cynthia Nixon, and I did a video saying I was voting for Cynthia Nixon. Sadly, she didn't win. Honey, I know Cali weed is next level because I had that Vegas weed, and baby, that Vegas weed. Ooh. Well, the thing is, T.S. Madison and I do different things. I'm a comedian. I'm a trained comedian. She is a television personality. So we do different things. I'm not going to Mississippi. I'm not going to Alabama. I might fuck with South Carolina, but only Myrtle Beach. And that's like, I come in, the plane stays on the tarmac, I do the show, and then I'm taken right back to the tarmac and get the hell out of there. Any state that ain't weed friendly, I probably ain't gonna be going to for the next couple years. Y'all can just make a weekend out of coming to New York and seeing me here. Or you can see me in Vegas where weed is legal. Or Los Angeles where weed is legal. Or Boston where weed is legal. can a comedian easily transition to TV or radio? It depends on the comedian. It depends on their strengths and their weaknesses. It depends on what they want to do with their art. I wouldn't say they want me to do the Jim Crow tour. That's just where people live. America has a racist history. Every city I listed has a racist history. New York has a racist history. That ain't the Jim Crow tour. That's just where my fans live. They're not Jim Crow for living there, nor are their parents or their families. Let's not do that. Would I consider Wendy Williams a comedian? A comedian? Wendy Williams? Other than funny looking, I don't laugh at the heifer. Thank you. Jim Crow was nationwide. The poor treatment of people of color has been nationwide since the nation's inception. This is why I don't talk about this shit, because we will be here all day. If you really want to dissect it, we can dissect it, but it's negative. I'm a comedian. I want to make things funny. I don't want to sit here and talk about problems and issues and things that make us sad. No. There is more to life. There is more to us than our struggle. There really is. So that's why I don't get into all that. But, you know, if you want to go there, I'll go there with you. Well, I see the movie A Star is Born. Oh, hell no. My thoughts on Cardi B. She's doing better than Nicki Minaj. Exactly. Get your politics from CNN. When you come on to my show, I really like that I don't do serious issues, serious topics. I don't talk about the latest school shooting, mass shooting, or current injustice. Like, can we have a moment where we can just laugh for 45 minutes? Can we just have the foolery for 45 minutes? Just a good chuckle? Can we do that? I think we need a place where we can do that. That's me. That's my brand. That's what I do. Do I watch Fox News? No, but I think that everyone who should... Oh, Lord, I was about to say something real negative, real nasty, so we're going to leave that alone. We're going to leave it alone, because also when I start talking about things like that, I start saying very nasty and very negative things, and so I don't want to put that out into the atmosphere, into the ether, as my brand. I don't want to do that. Exactly. Vote. Please, God, vote. So I don't want to start talking about that stuff, because it just pisses me off to the highest level. Exactly. Let's change the subject. No, they're not. No, I don't think anybody is trying me. I think these are valid questions that you have. You know, people do wonder why, like, oh, you don't talk about certain things. Why is that? I'm telling you. It's not anything that's bothering me. It is what it is, and this is the explanation. Nobody was out of line or offensive with their questioning. Honestly, I volunteered a lot of information. Exactly. Some people may be new viewers. I've done stand-up comedy for years, and honestly, I feel like every video I do is a stand-up comedy set about the episode that I saw. Scallops. Scallops. I haven't given up on American Horror Story yet, but we're going to see this week. I might continue doing Marriage Boot Camp. I did the first episode, and I might continue it. I wouldn't want to go to law school. I have thought about going to law school. I was a paralegal in the military for 4 years, from 17 to 21. I'm 35 now. I don't want anything to do with judging people in real life. If I judge you on my show, it's a joke. If I judge you in real life, that affects your real life. Is this live staying up? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Femininity. What do you mean, Lauryn Hill? Prince ain't had his funeral yet? I'm not going to do a cooking video soon. Nobody said this was Q&A, and I don't put my business in the street. Please, somebody gonna try to show up at my school and try to kill me. No, thank you. No, thank you. I am looking into doing voiceover work. Chris, if you want to know what's tea, just call me and ask me what's tea. Pop it in my live. I'm reading the question like it's a guess. See, and now you're getting the rudeness. Now you see why we don't go live. Blue plug, Chris is in the room. So if you want to be disrespectful to his face. But yes, everybody say hi to Chris. Chris does not sound like Jennifer Williams. Y'all got to leave him alone about that. We should review The Nun. Oh my God. Anna Mata said, hey, Janet. And I'm laughing at the hey Janet because I got to edit his ass. Exactly. He ain't nobody's Jennifer Williams, but you can call him Janet all day. I swear, Chris, the next time we come in, we're going to have the microphone ready and the headphones ready so that you can not give us some Janet tea. I was a part of Jag. He doesn't whisper like Janet, but he's not as loud as I am. He would rather Janet. He's like, look, you can call me a legend. Can he sing? I don't know. I've never heard Chris sing. We might have to do a backpedal and pussy pop, choral arrangement. Oh, God, don't call him Christopher William. Lord. Y'all gonna scare off my co-host. Is Cassie a legend? Who's Cassie? Cassie? Cass Elliott? The woman who choked to death on a ham sandwich? Yeah, she used to sing ditties. Cass Elliott? From the Mamas and the Papas? That's the only Cass I know. Cass. Fascinating. I only know Cass Elliott. Exactly. Mama Cass. There you go. That's the name I know her by. Can Chris do ASMR better than me? I don't know. I've never heard Chris do ASMR. I think ASMR is personal. It's like your vocal signature. I think you would enjoy his as much as you would enjoy mine. Like, we give you different things. We're not in competition with each other. That's why our show works. We're not in competition with each other. I don't know when Cooking with Alex is coming back, and it'll be back one day. It'll be back one day when at least expect. But I would also say nobody watches Cooking with Alex. Like only like 10 people watch that shit. So I'm not about to go out and buy all these ingredients for a video that's gonna get 2 views. I told you, Podman, you had one more stupid ass question. And now you're blocked. Nobody buys ringtones. Who's buying ringtones in 2018? I'm not throwing shade. Me looking for the pot lids was that was an iconic moment. I would never be, well, I would be on a reality show if I did a reality show that was like how to do something. Like how to design a house, how to stage a house. I wouldn't want to do a reality show about my life. Biff emoji. Biff emoji might be coming. I would like to do restaurant reviews, but I think I would rather do takeout reviews. Like, I've experimented with trying to do takeout reviews before. The problem with takeout reviews is the videos don't necessarily make enough money. So I have to be able to make 4 times what I paid for the food for the video. And sometimes it doesn't pan out that way. Where are the 2 of us and why isn't Chris talking? Well, Chris is watching the video somewhere in the greater Manhattan area, I imagine. And I'm at home. And he's probably not talking because he just wants to watch the video, or he might be on the subway, or he's living his life. Mukbangs are popular, but it's not what I do. I would never go to the Pink Teacup again, ever, in a billion years. I would rather eat meat from the deli. Hold on, let me call him. Oh, no, Chris is not my boy. No, we're both very single. I have a billion pet peeves. Too many to mention. Oh, no, he was on the live. I've never had Skinny Girl vodka. Exactly. People are overdoing the mukbang videos and the ASMR. You don't always want to hear somebody come online and whisper. It's just not that interesting. Like, you can come online and then I'm rubbing straws against the microphone and it's a relaxing sound. It's a relaxing sound. This isn't that interesting. People are gonna start clicking off of the live in 5, 4, and that's why I don't do that shit. I don't really have a degree in fashion, so I don't want to do fashion police. My day was good. Who was eating at Wendy's? Can I make a playlist of jingles? I might. Thank you, Angel. This ain't the place for you. Hey. Okay, I'm about to put you on speaker. All right. What do you mean I was talking about a serious topic on YouTube Live? No, I was talking about why I don't talk about serious topics on YouTube Live. Where are you? Oh, okay. Are you off? Do you want to go to, the new boxers? Yes. Oh, okay. Maybe I should go. Oh, well, it's because you're working out with the trainer constantly. Yeah, but I mean, you look amazing. Like, that's the point. Why are you embarrassed? Oh.